And now for the exciting conclusion of Murder Incorporated. So, we are currently in the middle of a high-stakes fight. Let's see, last game, our heroes were ambushed in their sleep by some phase spiders, while a certain rogue who had conned his way into the dungeon was attempting to steal the codex, and he managed to get it. And we are currently in the basement where our heroes have encountered said thief with his Warforged, but...
Our Warforged.
I was about to say that.
They're mine now.
Yeah, and that's when Big Daddy Face Spider showed up. Gargantuan creature, strangely armored. Somehow somebody was able to get this thing in a cage long enough to armor it.
Or it armored itself, but I'm not sure which one is more disturbing.
I'm telling you, it has a belly rub trick where it just lies down and doesn't do anything. And then they managed to armor it during that time.
Maybe.
It'd be funny if the spider hired Damien, but... Oh, it's currently the Face Spider's turn.
Is it? Because the spider appearing was the last thing that happened last time.
Yeah, but them appearing is a bonus action for the spiders.
Yeah, they didn't have an attack yet.
So the giant spider poofs in.
Just disappeared. Oh, he just appeared out of nothingness?
Yep.
Welcome to Face Spiders. We've been dealing with them for 2 weeks.
They just phase right in.
That is an attack against the Warforged closest to it, which is...
That one, right? Yeah.
That attack hits. It is immune to poison damage, being a Warforged construct. I mean, it's immune to poison damage. So it's gonna skip the Constitution saving throw, take 9 damage.
Which is nothing. But that answers the question if they can at least distinguish between the maybe allied thief and the not allied marshals.
I started to have the
this
feeling
is
that the spiders are not.
probably not an intended consequence of whoever hired Damien.
Is the weapon adamantine?
It's a bite.
Annova, it is your turn.
Yeah, because then I'm pretty sure it doesn't deal any damage, because, it needs to be magical or adamantine.
No, that's resistance, right?
No, damage immunity.
Really? I fit that in and I can't remember.
Trust me, it does.
It's weapon damage. Oh no, that's what I wrote.
I move there, and then I start kicking marbles, or whatever they are, underneath the spider.
As if it wasn't dangerous before, it sure will be now. Because now it will be dancing as well.
Spiders on ice.
Dance, spider, dance.
And I think that's all I can do.
That epic drawing, though.
Don't knock my art, I am petty and vengeful.
Did I manage to clear a path, or is that what the hash lines are for?
Yeah, the hash lines are the path that you were able to clear, and then I extended out to where the marbles actually settled.
Okay.
Someone was poking me.
Yep, the wolves are still guarding Yenmin. One of them
I'm gonna
is...
call to them if I can, since I'm in a regular form again.
You can do that on your turn. Magmir.
Wasn't it Jax's turn?
No, that was his
Oh,
Those are wolves.
Well, I'm still out, so I don't know.
Are you having any good dreams?
I don't think so.
Okay. Gregor.
I'm going to move up to next to Annova, and I'm going to shout to Damien. I assume I'll see him at this point. Hand over the book, you fool! I don't think that's on your side. And I will cast... Thunderwave, is that from me, or can I cast it on something?
It comes out of you.
By the way,
Okay.
did the
Not yet.
marbles affect the spider?
Not yet, at least.
Okay.
You'll have to find out.
Who said they needed healing?
The one under here, who's down.
Yeah, Magmir's actually underneath Damien right now. It's kind of hard to see.
That's kinky.
Okay. So would a healing word be very beneficial to him? I don't know how unconsciousness... Oh, just healing word, Magmir.
Magmir, you blink your eyes open and you're standing underneath that damn rogue. Lucan, it is your turn.
Yeah, I just need to find select. Can I move past those who blocked the entrance?
Hey, just counts as
We
difficult
did it
already.
again.
Yeah, but then I'll be standing on top of them. Get out of my way, you two!
Can't you move through people at half movement?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, but he doesn't have enough movement left to pass through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already spent 20.
If you're nice, Annabelle will take a knee.
Well, actually, I'll have to use dash anyway.
Because, she cleared a path.
What exactly is that?
You
Giant spider, kill it.
Oh, can you give me acrobatics check? Saving throw check. Since you moved through the marbles that weren't quite clear.
right? So who's under me?
Is it a dex save or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Ouch.
Unfortunately, you slip and you fall prone next to Jax.
Oh, who placed that there? Which fool should I smite?
That would be a tiefling.
That'll be me. You're welcome.
I think being sarcastic at this point would just help your chances of getting murdered after this is all over.
Damien.
Well, first I fart on Magmar because I can. Then I look at the spider, which made me fart again. Sorry, Magmar. I am yelling pretty scared. What the hell is that kind of thing? I'll take a step back to hide behind quote unquote another halfling golem. Oh, and I also look at Gregor, and I'm telling him that in no way in hell I'm giving that book back.
Is there anything else you want to do? I believe you still have an action left.
I'll grab my dagger and I aim towards the spider because it seems a little bit hostile at me as well. And
You can throw it too.
yeah, I'm contemplating if I am. Can I hit it if I throw it? If I throw a dagger, will I be able to hit it?
You have to give me a ranged attack with your dagger.
Look,
What's the range on that thrown weapon?
Which one do I have
Throwing's
to
like
choose for
20,
that?
something like that.
Under your melee weapons, it should have ranged.
Weapons, melee. Yep. Yep.
Technically, it's only 25 feet from you, and yeah, that's enough to hit. You do 4 piercing damage.
Blink.
Did I hit it in the eye?
Yeah, your dagger sinks into one of its eyes.
Jackpot. Nice.
Got like 6 left, man.
I know. But still, it's one eye less.
Jax.
What happened to me?
Alright, so I'm gonna. Oh yeah, Batar. You skipped Batar.
Alright, I really don't like spiders anymore, so I'm going to fireball right centered on it. Technically that doesn't do more damage to it, but I hit 160 square feet of it, completely engulfed in fire.
So we'll now have a toasty mechanical spider of death.
It makes it save half damage. I'll say that's 16.
There really should be a mechanic for that. Engulfing that thing in fire shouldn't just do 16 damage.
You're right, it has also enraged the spider.
Alright. That's better, I guess.
Great, now you pissed it off as well.
Okay.
I was wondering what that red line was. It's a fucking health bar.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought it was just in the scenery. Oh dear god.
The owl flies around at 120 feet. Maybe distracts the spider a bit by flying across the face. The spider doesn't get an attack of opportunity because flyby. And Batar backs the hell off as well. Well, kind of the hell off. Not really, actually.
Okay, now it is Jax's turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna actually realize that that spike growth that I tried to do at the end of that is concentration, and so are the wolves, so I can't do that, so ignore that whole thing from the last time. Pretty sure you forgot about it anyway. I know I almost did. So I'm gonna call to the wolves and yell them to come down here. And then I'm gonna try to move out of these bearings. Do I need to do a dexterity acrobatics?
No, you moved through the part that cleared.
And I'll shoot that at the spider.
That's
There's a
it.
head left. Oh no, I have one dagger left. Oh, okay.
Spider hisses and clacks its mandibles. Suddenly it turns on Lucan.
Yay, I'm prone.
Well, good thing it'll ignore me, maybe.
Oh, it
Be able to
misses.
get
Does
away.
it?
Since
But-
I'm prone, it
He's
has
on the ground.
advantage.
What about the marbles?
Yeah, he's on the ground. Also, the marbles and the spider. Do they need to do anything?
Does a 15 hit?
Yeah,
Because
because I don't have my armor.
you have the mage armor.
Yeah, that only brought me to 12, I think.
That's impossible because it's 13 plus dex.
Yeah, I have -1 dex.
Oh, right. You're so bad without armor.
Yeah, in the future I'll always sleep in my armor.
The marbles don't seem to be affecting the spider since it's so large and isn't a bipedal. It can shift its weight to where there aren't marbles.
What we'd really need now is a time stop.
And I need to do a con save.
Yep, DC 11. You succeed. So that's 5 damage, 15 total.
Yeah, it hurts quite much.
The giant spider suddenly poofs out.
You love doing this before my turn.
It's not me.
I instantly turned around to see if it was behind me.
It is your turn, Annabelle.
Okay, she's going to turn around
Wait, where did the spider go?
and
It phased
hold
out.
action until she knows where it is again.
Let's see, the wolves upstairs are going to heed Jax's call.
They're gonna dash if they can.
Okay, Magmir.
Well, I'm turning around, look at Damien, and say, "Give me the book, boy." And I'm gonna try to wrestle the book out of his hand.
You're not even going to comment on me farting you twice?
I'm sure he'll kick the shit out of you for that later.
He's bearing a silent resentment right
He's
now.
a dwarf, he's used to the smell.
I need
That
an
too.
unskilled strength check from Damien and Magmir.
Unskilled? Which one is that?
Below.
Of what? Oh, there
First
we go.
page below the
Found it.
Magmir's hand shoots out and just rips the book away from Damien.
Hey, that's mine.
And as a bonus action, I am going to poof near the wall.
Just
Can you see that point?
bamps away.
Yeah.
That book was mine.
Can I give the halflings commands?
The shadow step, that's a bonus action, right?
Yep,
How many bonus actions can you do in a turn?
1.
1.
Okay, so you can't.
Okay,
But can't you talk while you're poofing?
I don't think
Like,
so.
can't multitask like that.
I'm a dwarf.
No.
I'm not that smart.
Gregor.
I was going to use suggestion to get him to give us the book, but now I'm not too sure about what I'm going to do. I'm going to move into the room, though, and this is a safe path, isn't it? Across the...
Yeah.
You should heal Magmir. Some more.
That'll certainly be my bonus, yeah. And get away. No, that's fine. I'm going to cast Fear in a 30-foot cone in front of me, which will get Damien. So he basically... Well, what it does. Actually, no, I'll cast Phantasmal Force to make it look like he's in a cage. Ignore the damage, it's not going to be a damaging effect, it's just going to be a cage.
Yeah, Damien, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence. Not the one. Those are skills. Where do I find it again?
It's on the
Really
core
suck.
page, top left.
Got it.
Ooh.
It says intelligence. It says investigation even against my spell save.
Wait, what?
In the description it says a Never mind, ignore me. I was reading too far down. No, he is too smart for me.
Ah.
Then with my bonus I will heal Magmir some more.
I think he still sees a cage around him, but he can see that it's an illusion, right?
You can't
It's a
cast
bit
2
see-through.
spells in the same round.
Healing word.
Healing is a bonus action.
Yeah, but it's still a spell.
Oh, okay.
Where's that rule?
It's under magic. You can only cast a single spell in a round, no matter if it's a bonus or a standard action. But you can do
I thought it was up to
a
second level.
cantrip, for instance.
Oh, well, okay, I will then turn and use my last inspiration on Lucan and go, "Oh, Lucan, you're so fine, you killed that spider, Lucan. Hey, Lucan." And
Alright.
I feel awesome.
Lucan, it is your turn. You are currently prone on your butt.
Well, I'll be getting up.
As you stand up, a couple marbles fall out of your shorts.
As long as it's not the important marbles.
What, the shooter marbles?
Where did that spider go?
Blinked away again.
And then I'll raise my sword and point it at Damien. surrender or we will be forced to do some damage.
You were doing so well until you hesitated.
Yeah, that really, really, really makes me want to drop my weapons or something. I can I can really feel the fear. I'm so scared right now.
Are you trying to intimidate or persuade?
Yeah, it was meant to be an intimidate, but I think I just fumbled because that came out terrible.
You could roll. I mean, I'm not like super
Nah, I'll just
RP
take that
Nazi.
one.
Okay.
No, I think that's an RP thing between players.
Damien, it's your turn.
Well, I crook my neck and look at Lucan, be like, really, bro? Then I'll look at the... I still do see the cage, right?
You see it, but you can
It's
tell it's an
see-through.
illusion.
Okay, so I look at Gregor, raise my hand, and just push it through the illusion, mock him, flip him off. Then I'll try to run away from the golems, and
They're on all sides.
yeah, but they're really small, so I can jump over one if I have to.
Yeah, you can.
If you
go,
wanted to move
like-
northeast or northwest, you could do so without penalty.
I'll jump to the northeast towards the teleportation circle, which I know is off.
It's west, but
Sorry. I look at Magmar, and I look at Batar.
I'm flying.
Well, I can still look up, can't I?
Yeah. Just
But,
wanted to say that again because it's so cool.
Suddenly, the bones in your neck fuse, and you can never look up again. Just kidding.
I look at Batar, and I look at Magmar again. I smile because I farted on Magmar. And then I'll yell so that everyone in the room could hear me if that I'm not the enemy, the spider is. Just give me the book and I'll be gone. Really, I don't want anything to do with that freaking thing.
I'm not your enemy.
Nope.
Just give me your shit and I'll go.
Yeah, basically.
Unfortunately, holding the book was probably your best bargaining chip.
Nice try.
Bnar.
What bird? I don't have a bird.
Well, first of all, Malaman is going to fly around again, because otherwise he has to drop to the ground. I don't want. And then Batar flies 40 feet in that direction. Shouts, "You better don't try anything stupid." And then I'll hold my action to either cast Firebolt on the spider if it reappears, or cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Damien if he tries to get the book.
Okay, Jax, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna kind of hang out here, waiting for the wolves and spider to reappear.
Which level am I actually when it comes to spells?
You don't have any.
So I only know the thaumaturgy still.
Yeah, and you can use your racial spells once per day, I believe.
Yeah, I'm looking those one
Oh
up.
shit.
What
Okay,
happened?
Spider is back in.
Right.
Turn around, bro.
And he's going to take an attack on Damien. That is a hit. Damien, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
Ouch.
Damien takes 40 points of damage.
40?
Yikes.
Then I only have 1 HP left. Ouch.
Magmir,
At least he's
Batar's
still
fireball
alive.
successfully hits.
Right in the eye. Well, no, it's not a crit, but right in the body.
The fireball was towards me or the spider?
The spider, you didn't do anything.
Okay.
Because I held my action on the condition that either the spider reappears or you try to get the book.
Oh, okay.
Anova.
And I would just have made you laugh so that you couldn't do anything else.
Oh, please make me laugh now because I'm in incredible pain.
Well, I'll still make the pain go away.
Okay. Turn around. I go down the path I cleared, hop 5 feet over, which I guess counts as 10 feet.
No, I said that area north of the hash marks is clear.
Oh, okay then. Well, let me recalculate.
And you can go through the space of the owl because the owl is flying overhead.
I go there, and that's my turn.
Until it's your turn again, the spider will have disappeared again.
Yeah.
Of course it will.
The wolves continue to run towards the basement.
Ruff, ruff.
Magmir, it's your turn.
Well,
Good.
as I hold the book in my hand,
Oh, yeah, man, it's
first thing, I'm shouting, Warforged, kill the spider!
Smart boy.
And I'm gonna use my action to defend myself from Damon if he comes near me.
Damien's unconscious, I think.
No, he's one.
No,
he's
he's
got one
got
hit point
one hit
left.
point.
Oh.
Which still means he's not going to attack you this turn because he would have to move out of reach of the spider, which would kill him.
Yeah.
Ooh, crits. Nice.
Warforged! Smack!
Yep, the 4 Warforged that are in range take hits. 3 of those hit.
Man, that third Warforged is not the best in the group, is he?
He's the runt.
He's the Luigi of all the Marios.
Yeah.
Luigi's more badass than Mario, I think.
No, but everyone just seems to, underlook him.
The 4 Warforged hit the spider for 94 damage.
That's a bit more effective than our attacks.
Sit back and let the Warforged do it.
That's what they're for, isn't it?
Pretty much.
So who's up now, actually?
The Warforged are continuing to follow their orders.
Someone's walking on gravel.
Or
Yeah, I
Iron
can't
Feet
do
are taking
stone on
steps on
stone.
stone.
There are now 7 more Warforged that are in range to attack, so they will.
Are the Warforged metal or stone?
Metal.
Metal.
They're as metal as they come.
Yeah, I thought they had come full stone, so.
By the way, did you remember those criticals?
Yeah, I did.
That's why it was so freaking high.
Yeah, sorry, I had a short bio break.
I mean, iron golems are tough and they do a lot of damage, but they're mostly tough because they don't take damage.
I think we got this, guys. Well, I say we, I mean our little
The
hobbit
Warforged.
minions. Yeah, the Warforged have this completely. We're not the real marshals here, they are.
Well, no, we're the marshals, we're the judges, and
They are the bruisers.
yeah.
Or enforcers, if you will.
The Warforged that move up deal 130 damage to the Face Spider Patriarch. Okay, Gregor, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Charm Person on Damien and hope to Christ it works this time.
Damien, Wisdom saving throw.
Damn it.
You are now charmed. You think Gregor is the best.
Gregor, you are awesome. I don't
I
know
know.
who.
Come this way. And
I
Gregor's
don't
going to
know
beckon him over to behind the Warforged.
He's going to die if he moves.
He will incur an attack of opportunity.
Then I will make sure he disengages first.
I don't know who that guy is, but I find him awesome. I
I'll
think
make sure
he's.
he
I think he's the
disengages and
best.
moves away from the spider towards me. And behind the Warforged.
He comes over to you.
Now I'm going to check if I have anything to tie him up with. Can I non-lethally bash him on the head with the hilt of my dagger and try and knock him unconscious?
I would say
That's a
that
mechanic.
that's a full action.
Okay, yeah. Alright, that's fine. That will be my turn then.
Lucan,
Yeah, I'll be stepping a bit forward to get a better view.
give
Check
me
your
an acrobatic
attacks.
saving throw. You just walked through the scattered.
Also, when I don't
Marvel.
walk
Please
with
roll on your ass again,
full speed.
please.
What was that?
Also, when I don't walk with full speed, isn't it just difficult terrain?
Yeah.
That's
No,
true.
it's-
You are aware of it, so it would be difficult terrain. So
Yeah,
you can
I
take
just
a hit on
needed a
movement.
bit more view.
I guess I found Lucan's weakness.
Balance.
Oh yeah, I don't
Marbles.
have any
Marbles.
Marbles are his ultimate enemy.
Just wait till
Dexterity
he's
saving
like
throws.
What?
Dexterity saving throws are his weakness.
No, not really, because I'm a paladin, so saving throws is... I add my charisma to all saves.
Well, aren't you fancy?
Fighting without armor is his weakness.
Yeah, that too.
Or at marbles, apparently.
That is
Gravity.
Is that your turn?
Is the spider still moving?
Yeah, it's pretty healthy.
Well, then I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Ooh, nice.
I was thinking of something similar. But it's concentration, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
that is
don't
awesome.
concentrate on anything else.
I'd have to drop the wolves, who are on their way. How far away are they?
They're probably a couple turns out.
Is it a shape changer? Probably not, no.
No, I don't think so.
Just a blink creature. Whatever.
So it takes 6 damage. Radiant.
That's not much.
Damien,
5 radius.
it is your turn, and you really think Gregor's like the coolest dude ever.
I look at Gregor. I'll give him a huge bro fist for saving my ass, and then I'll look at him. Say, dude, you really are the best of this whole group. I swear to God, no one will be able to reach your point of awesomeness. You
Vitar
are
shouts from
amazing.
over there. That's actually true, Gregor.
Can Gregor make an intelligence check to see whether he recognizes what a fist bump is, given how he's pretty old?
Be right back real quick. That's the end of my turn. Be right back real quick as well. I'm getting a phone call.
Sure. Yeah, you know what a fist bump.
Gregor bumps it and goes, "I thank you. I still hate you, but we're good for now."
Explosion in the background behind the fist bump. Because cinematic.
Yeah.
And it's Batar's turn.
Can you
And
guess what
I'm
going to do?
to impose advantage on Batar. I like that.
Nice. Can you guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to firebolt that bitch.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
The
that's
big
what
one,
you
explosion.
should.
not the thingamagic.
16 fire damage to the face spider patriarch.
And movement. Get the hell out of there. Here. And all moving around. Alright, it's my turn.
Jax.
What's the fairy fire dexterity saving throw DC? Is that in the spell book?
Your spell DC.
Yeah, it's your spell.
It's the spell DC.
The spider's now a Christmas tree.
Yeah, since the wolves are taking a while to get here, I'm going to drop concentration on that. And then using my racial fairy fire,
Did the wolves poof away, or did they just...
they just like fade away.
Okay.
Oh, it's a ratio. And it might actually be 15. Never mind, that's a fail anyways. Whatever the DC is, it's not that low.
What color do you want it to sparkle?
Yeah, blue.
I'm back.
Okay, the face spider is currently sparkling bright blue.
Yay. It has little target thingies on it.
Oh, okay, awesome.
It is super pissed at the Warforged.
Well, won't kill them. Oh. Yeah.
I'm immobile.
Nothing happened to
I
me
don't
while I
like
was
that cone.
AFK, right?
I don't like that cone. Oh wait, okay, never mind. I see the attack now.
I'm
That's a
immobilized.
pretty impressive cone.
Everybody, so that's Jax, Damien, and Gregor need to give me dex saving throws. Gregor
I'm dead
makes
anyway.
it.
I'm dead.
Damien does not make it. It's not a damage.
It's no damage.
You are just now stuck in place.
Great. Strength saving
For
throw.
its bonus action, it is going to poof away.
Of course.
Son of a scorpion.
Sorry,
think it's
I
still-
What?
really am.
I think it's still fairy fired though.
It's not on this plane when it's poofed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You need to jump on its back and follow again to another plane. And I hope you don't get thrown off.
You first, Paladin. Just saying.
It says for the duration. So for
Yeah, it's like if you were on it in the plane with it, it would still be like it's glowing, but it's on the spider plane.
yeah, but if it comes back, it will still be glowing.
That is true. That imposes advantage on attacks against it, right?
correct.
Yep.
And if it were invisible, that would also have an effect on that.
Yeah, it can't benefit from being invisible.
Annabelle.
Okay, is this webbing stuff that can be cut?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to start by, sorry guys, getting these two warforged, and I'm going to yell to, was it Batar that's controlling
Magman.
them?
Nightmares control.
Magmare. Have him command them to, like, start cutting people free.
Including themselves.
Yes.
I'm guessing they
I'll-
all failed their dex rolls.
Half of them did. I rolled it in the background.
That
Give me
sounds
a weapon
suspiciously.
attack.
That sounds suspiciously if you haven't done it. But I would have done it. I wouldn't have done it. So I wouldn't blame you if you didn't.
Okay, that successfully frees a Warforged. One more. Okay, that successfully frees 2 Warforged. The wolves howl and return to the Feywilds.
So there's just 4 Warforged still trapped.
FYI, that spider was a dude, right?
Yeah.
So he may not be covered in just webbing.
Oh god.
Thank you for that lovely image, dude.
Is that necessary?
That's not how spider sexual reproduction works, sir.
Let alone
I hope
mechanical
so.
elemental spiders.
I just hope so.
Trust me, spider mating is much more violent than just splooge.
Yeah, usually one of them gets eaten by the other one.
Wasn't that just with the widows? Because I
Yeah.
do know that from the widows, but not from all the others.
It's just the widows. Maybe some others, but
Don't they
not
remove the
typically.
head?
That's
Yeah,
Pregnant.
they eat the meal or something. The black widow does.
Well,
the
actually,
entire meal.
most arachnids, the males are smaller, and the females will eat them unless the females are ready to mate. And even then, if the male doesn't leave immediately after, he'll probably get eaten.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Test it
Magmir, now
protein
that
check,
we've learned
snack.
some important spider facts, it is your turn.
I'm commanding the Warforged to free the others and get ready to for battle.
Today in learning with
Learning with D&D.
Okay, everybody, that was... oh wait, I need 2 more rolls. Yep, everybody is currently unbound.
Damn it! I've started to feel comfortable in that webbing.
It's a bonus action to order them, by the way.
Started to feel comfortable, just like home.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the spider to reappear before I do anything.
So you hold your action?
Why should I?
Because
I'm not gonna
otherwise you
attack
can't
that thing.
react.
I'm not gonna attack the spider.
Oh.
Not
Okay.
with 6 HP left.
That's
You're
a
not?
valid point.
Be a man.
You just said you have 6 HP left, Magma?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's
will
just...
use my bonus to healing word you again.
He was at 0 and she gave him 6.
Suddenly I don't feel as loved anymore. I thought you were
You
awesome.
stole our shit. You're lucky I didn't murder you.
But you're awesome. I mean, come on, we're basically bros.
I'm going
Well,
to
we
then
need information
attempt
from
to...
him before we murder him.
Well, with the spider did the Warforged cut themselves free, or did they cut him free too?
They were ordered to get themselves free, so that's
Okay.
probably what they did.
Gregor's going to turn to the rest of the group and say, "That spider won't be gone for long, so what's the plan?" That will be my
Kill
plan.
it?
What's a keyleth?
Wait for it to appear, then kill it.
I'm sorry, Al. I'm all out of bug spray. I didn't steal anything from that.
Spiders aren't bugs anyway.
It does have the same effect, I hope.
I think just spraying shit on a spider would be really unpleasant for it anyway.
I don't think this exemplar would be really bothered at all by it.
Oh, wait,
Unless
yeah,
you've got
it's
a
mechanical.
really spray can.
Is that your turn, Gregor?
With Charm Person, can I tell him to do stuff on it?
Oh, yeah.
While he's
I
caught on
will
web.
command him. Well, I mean, on the one hand, I don't want him restrained and getting eaten alive. On the other hand, if he's restrained, he's less dangerous to us. So it's kind of a. I mean, because he is literally on a single hit point, so I don't know what to do.
Now you could knock him out.
Oh yeah, I could actually. I'm going to knock him unconscious. Thank you.
Ass.
It's safer for you.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's safer for me. Just like that last time, I know.
So what should I just roll a straight up attack and then it be non-lethal?
Yeah, like if you're using a weapon, we'll just say you're like using the pommel or something.
You could probably just punch him and
Damien, what's your armor class?
Light armor, so leather.
Number.
First cheat.
Total AC is 14. My base AC is 11.
I would ask for advantage because he's restrained, but that is advantage.
Yeah,
That
you
is
could
advantage.
tell him to be like, stay still for a second and look over there.
I'm hitting you with friendship.
Aren't we stuck with webbing?
Yeah,
Like,
he's
we
totally
can't-
unable to move. So
The Warforged actually cut you free. I mean, you do have some webbing splooge on you, but other than that, you're not restrained. And now you are knocked unconscious.
Oh no, this terrible lighting.
Lucan, it is your turn.
Well, I'm going to wait for that spider. And yeah, that's my turn.
Damien, you're unconscious. Do you have a dream?
I dream about Gregor being awesome. Like we're together and we're getting some chicken
No. When
It's
I
you
hit
and
you,
me
the charm,
and
the
me
charm
and you,
ends as soon
so
as I hit you.
happy together.
We also drink a beer and talk about women. Have a great time.
And when you wake up, you're drunk. No, you're hungover. Almost as if the dream were real.
But
Alright, I'm going to fly around a bit. Same with the owl. And then hold my action, my firebolt, on the condition that the thingamajig returns.
Jax.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Magmir.
Okay, Magmir gains 9 HP, currently has 20.
Thank you, Jax.
You're welcome.
It's now the face spider's turn. It is going to poof back in.
Of course it is. And it's gone
Surprise.
again. It's gone again. The second.
Before Aniva can attack.
Yep. It just doesn't like Aniva.
Okay, I'm gonna say this once. Anava.
Aniva. See, there we go.
Yeah, it really doesn't like.
I see a spider, guys.
On the bright hand, if it doesn't incapacitate or kill you, you can now attack it.
Yeah.
It's a Bernie spider. You have advantage on it.
He's now moved it further away.
Ass.
I just needed
Hey.
to make Marleman on a separate layer.
I have,
Okay, I thought you were
an
moving him
idea.
further
Yeah,
away
that's
from
what
each
you
one of them.
always say.
I have an idea. Why don't we just make sure that Anava goes away so the spider will follow her?
No, because that's going
Reverse
to kill
psychology of
her.
the spider. No, I don't want to attack you.
Oh wait, no. Then it'll. Well, maybe we can tell her to go
Yikes.
away so the spider will stay and not disappear every time she comes closer.
That's going to
As
hurt.
the face spider materializes, it's like reared up on its hind legs, and it's directly behind Marleman, and it just crushes it in his mandibles, and Marleman just, gets scattered back to wherever he came from.
Well, he
One
poofs.
hit point.
He poofs.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I can just resummon him. He's not dead, actually. The creature.
Thank God he's not a real owl.
Yep. That would have been messy.
Then we would
Annabelle, it's
have
your
had
turn.
chicken for dinner.
How tall is the spider?
Pretty.
It basically fills the vertical space. There's probably about 6 feet of clearance above it, as long as it's not like it could easily fill that if it was reared up like it was just now.
Okay, but there's no standing space underneath it.
Oh, there's standing space underneath it. You're actually currently kind of standing underneath it.
Okay. If I try to run directly underneath it, it'll have an attack of opportunity, won't it?
No, because you're already inside its hitbox. You can move.
Awesome. I'm gonna go right here.
Oh, don't do it. Then it'll disappear again.
And I'm going to attack it, and I'm going to use my last key point on...
Watch it disappear.
You
Maybe
made me have a brain fart. Flurry of blows.
That was Damien with the fart.
Didn't fart.
Oh, right, I held my action.
Unfortunately, only the second quarterstaff hits.
Crap. Okay, that's my turn.
And 5 fire damage from my firebolt.
Actually, no, I still have movement. So I'm going to run to over here.
In that case, it's going to get an attack.
Yeah, it will
opportunity.
attack you.
No, she's right on the edge of its hitbox.
Wow.
Wait, that's still inside the hitbox?
Yeah.
Holy shitballs.
It's
Oh,
a
the hitbox is
gargantuan
Batman.
creature.
Holy hitbox is Batman.
Yenbin's dreaming, and he's like standing on a pile of like slain mimics. His shirt's all ripped, and he's like looking really svelte.
And then it turns into a nightmare when someone casts mass resurrection.
Magmir, it's your turn.
The mimics all combine into one mimic. Giant mimic.
I'm gonna order the Warforged to attack the spider.
Me, a Mario. Yeah! Woohoo! I literally hear all those sounds from Super Mario 64.
Whoa! Woohoo!
Just while those Mario golems attack the spider.
Oh wow, here comes 14 attacks against the Base Fire Patriarch.
That's going to hurt.
Yeah.
The
Everybody
spider's
ideally.
AC is 18, so if somebody could keep track of this, I will try to do it not completely fast.
I think a golem has 2 attacks, doesn't it?
Yeah, they
So
have
wouldn't
2
that be
attacks, 28
28?
28
That's actually
attacks
true.
against the Base Fire Patriarch.
This is why I love being on your team, Lucan.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Can't
I'm
we-
glad
can't
that
we
the
just
thief
say it's
didn't
dead?
turn them against us.
1, 2,
Well, that's not.
3,
They have advantage.
Oh, okay.
4,
No. Who do they flank with?
5,
It's
My fairy fire.
fire.
6.
Oh.
Oh god. That's actually true.
I think it's dead.
Have you seen its health bar?
Oh. Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, I'm not doing that math. Someone do it for me.
Some of them, they're
That's
made with
28?
advantage, so
Short?
Yeah, that's 28.
So the ones that failed also still have advantage. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 18. You said?
What's its AC?
18, I think.
Yeah,
right?
its AC is 18.
So everything below what number doesn't count now?
Anything below
I think
18.
11 of them missed.
Yeah, because of the advantage, I mean.
Yeah,
How many times
those
do I
will
have to
be
re-roll?
re-rolled. Yeah.
I count
1,
12.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I
11,
count
yeah.
17 hits. Count 17 hits, so 11 more hits.
Oh wow, only 3 missed their second.
I think the 18
Can't we
still
just
counts,
say it's
doesn't it?
dead? I don't want to do that math.
But it might not be.
Somebody got a calculator?
I'm on it.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of hits. I would have been dead a lot.
I just remember when you guys found
We
the
all
Runex,
would
you
be
guys
dead.
were like, I don't want to touch it.
That's
Yeah.
425 damage.
So is it dead yet?
Did it feel it?
Oh god.
It's not dead.
I don't see how long the health bar still is. Because of
It's
It's
still
not
got
dead, but
like
you
a third.
have bloodied it. You still have an action and a movement.
I'm not gonna go near that thing. I'm not crazy.
Well, I'm flat on the ground, so. And that stupid spider still has my knife in its eye. I want that knife back.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna do anything. I learned my lesson.
Gregor.
Gregor's going to do something incredibly stupid and move up and start stabbing at the spider, seeing how impressive the Warforged did while bashing it. He's going to take 2 attacks against it.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. Why don't you just mock it? That's way more effective.
It usually is.
Ooh, nice.
That's actually not too bad.
Also, with I get to roll another D damage because of these savage attacks,
Yeah, because our fork.
So
Impressive.
that's 19 damage.
and I'm going to save my bonus action. So that is my turn
Why would you
It's
save your
your
bonus
turn.
action?
because I've only got 1 bardic use.
Yeah,
So-
well,
Oh,
I'll be charging it, bash it with my maul, and if I hit, I'll be using a first level smite. I'm pretty sure I miss.
Yeah, that is a miss.
And yeah, that's kind of my turn.
Damien's happily asleep, or, barely alive, some might say.
No, he's happily asleep, drinking and stuff.
Batar, it is your turn.
Can you guess what I'm going to do?
Firebolt.
No, actually not. To chastity his laughter on the spider. Because that's always amusing.
You are an evil man.
It's probably
Priorities,
going to
ladies and
save now.
gentlemen.
No, it's not going to save.
The spider turns its head to Batar, and it just starts making this clicking sound, and
It's now prone, incapacity, and unable to stand up. Yeah. It's going to save the next time it gets attacked, but yeah.
Jax.
Alright, I'm gonna cast another 2nd level Cure Wounds on Magnir.
You guys all don't have health bars above your characters.
Yeah, they're using the wrong bar.
Idiots. Just joking.
Isn't the red one the health?
Nope. I think it's the green one or something.
No, the red one is the health.
Well,
using
the red
the
button, but
green one.
in the config,
My red one is correct then.
Ha, so
it's bar 3.
I'm doing it right.
Yeah, Anna was doing it right. Basically, anybody with a red bar above them is doing it right. But I'm not that picky. As long as I have a visual reference. Okay.
Yeah,
the
well, when
phase
I
spider's
open, I can
turn.
see the heart at the first bar, and that's the green one. And then there's an energy symbol at bar number 2, and I'm not sure what the third bar symbol is.
For its action, it's going to, shake its head, shake off the laughter. And as a bonus action, it is going to...
At the end of the turn.
Yeah, it's after all its actions. It basically loses a turn.
Okay, then. It doesn't take its bonus action. Anova, the spider did not poof away.
I
Yeah.
would have liked to, but it couldn't. Was just
Yeah, it
everything was
laughing.
way too funny.
For some reason, I have visions from Harry Potter when the spider is tortured and stuff.
Oh, all those rollerblades.
I stink.
Just
Then take a
inside
shower.
its hitbox, inside its space.
I'm in its space.
Yep, it goes up to this corner.
I don't
Yeah.
see it anymore.
So
Oh, wait, I see
ranged
it now.
attack would be a disadvantage.
Yep.
Magmir.
Well,
Not that disadvantage
Warforged,
did any difference.
kill!
Oh god. I'm going to say, based
It's
on
dead.
statistical probability, that... How do you want to do this?
I want all of them to hack at it until it's in teeny tiny pieces.
Not
the
all of them
Warforged just
synchronized. pulling the
advance
sword.
like a well-oiled machine, and it's like they're hacking off the legs, and then it's just like a writhing body, and they swarm it kind of like ants. Metal's being torn away, and there's like gooey ethereal blood everywhere.
Oh great, I wanted to harvest some of this, you know?
It actually might be easier to harvest now.
Maybe, yeah. The armor is cracked.
Just take the goo.
Well, no, the goo is for the goulash, and I'm not responsible for cooking. You don't
You
want
guys
that.
are currently out of combat.
Finally. First thing, I'm going to Damien and I'm gonna strip him of everything he has.
Yeah,
Let's
make sure he
put
doesn't
him in
get
a
anything.
cell and interrogate him.
Yeah,
I
make sure he
agree.
doesn't get anything to have anything to get out again.
There is a more secure cell back in the holding room to the south. The door was closed, but you guys can open it.
If you wanted me naked, then you should have waited until I woke up at least, or buy me dinner. I mean, come on, be a gentleman.
Gentle dwarf.
Fine, gentle dwarf.
Gentle half elf. No, I'm just harvesting the spider, whatever I can get from it.
And
Oh.
after I strip Damien of everything he has, I'm gonna throw him in the more secure holding cell and wait until he wakes up.
So you
I'm
can
gonna go
fart in my
repair
face.
structural damage.
But no face farting, I'm disappointed.
You don't know what you have done.
I do know what I've done. I farted in your face. Twice.
I don't think that's what he means.
Toad, harvesting nature check? Toad, you're still alive?
Yeah, or survival check. Sorry, I was pushing the wrong button.
Is the holding cell down here?
That's better.
Where is the holding cell?
Magmir found it. He can direct you towards it.
Can
So you go in the
someone
first
drag
room
me to there?
and then to the south.
Again? First to there?
To the first room with the 3 cells.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I went the totally wrong way. I think it's safe to say I'm the best at navigating the castle, guys.
It's okay, the basement's mostly unfinished.
Unfinished from map is unfinished, right? Not from in-game unfinished.
No, in-game too. Like, this is really recently renovated. You guys moved in maybe a couple days ago.
Okay. Well, as long as my lab isn't in yet, because it would have been trashed after that rampage.
Well, actually, incidentally, that round shiny thing that Damien picked up was a hug grenade.
Oh
a hug
shit.
grenade?
We have a goblin with grenades. His name is Hug Hug. So Hug
He's
Grenade.
making grenades.
Wait, that's
Yeah,
shiny
it
bubble
was
I
a
had?
level
What's that?
3 holy hug grenade.
Now we've got
Nice.
it back, so
Aw.
good stuff. Whoever stripped him of all his things, mark that down in your inventory.
I left them there. I didn't take them with me.
Okay. We'll go through them later. So what did I harvest?
You are able to harvest 3 giant spider eyes,
Knife, my knife.
roughly 2 liters of face spider ichor, and a mandible.
And the knife, my knife.
That's not harvesting.
Kinda.
What was
Because
the
it
last
was in-
thing?
1 mandible.
Whatever that is.
The part of the
Mandible
mouth.
is like the fang
Oh,
type thing.
yeah. That would be surprising if I got more than one.
Well, technically
Gregor's gonna
it's
do-
2,
Oh, it's just
but
one
the
of the
other
sheer
one was
thing.
destroyed.
Okay. That's going to be useful. Alright. Yeah, I'm picking up the
Does
next
anybody
quest.
want to go upstairs and like make sure Yenmin's not dead?
Yeah, that would be nice.
He'll be fine.
Nah.
Okay, that's what I. I'm sure he'll be fine.
No, I'm
Gregor's
going.
going to enter the cell with Damien for a healing potion down his throat. Make a joke, I will not give you the healing potion, so shush. That is 2d2.
The Jax
I
wolves
believe.
are still here.
Batar, as you go up the stairs, give me a
for
perception
some
check.
reason the turn order is off or something on my end.
Because we're not
Yeah, you
in
guys
combat
are
anymore.
not in combat right now, so
Oh,
there's no
okay.
turn order.
I'll
Batar,
just give
as
you-
you go around the corner, out of holding and up the stairs, you run into the rod of the immovable rod. It is about level with your neck, even though you're
Ouch.
flying.
Watch out for that. I left a trap in case he got away.
Oh, I got that. I take the rod. And move on.
Okay.
Well
That
remembered,
hurt.
Toad, well remembered.
So did I gain consciousness yet or still not?
Yeah, you wake up and Gregor's in a cage with you, and he's like holding your head and just poured a potion down your throat. You are basically stripped down to your skivvies.
Where did we leave Yanman?
I believe you left him in the mess hall.
That's what I thought as well.
Good morning. I think the first thing to do
Oh,
is
yeah.
to explain what you're doing here.
I think the first thing to do is give me some damn clothing because I'm not answering any questions.
You are not calling the shots here, Tiefling.
I will be if you keep looking at me like that.
What are you talking?
Gregor, may I?
Give me 10 minutes, Magmir. Let me try and talk to him before you resort to other means.
10 minutes, are you that quickly?
Actually, Magmir, would you rather go first?
I'm gonna kick him in the nuts.
As long as he can listen to me afterwards, that's fine.
Unarmed attack.
Thank
Greg is
God
He's
I
a
invited
monk.
out of the cage.
Do I need to have some...
He's unconscious again. Like, literally, your nuts get kicked back up into you, and your eyes just roll into the back of your head, and you fall down unconscious.
Oh, for
Ouch.
goodness sake, Magmir.
What a weakling.
He was almost killed. Greg will pour
No.
another healing potion into Damien.
Don't waste healing potions.
I've only got 3 minor ones, plus I can heal normally. It's just I'm out of spells. So.
Okay.
Actually, Jax, do you have spells? There we are. This is going to be going again and again until we run out of healing items, isn't it?
And then I'm gonna kill him.
We'll see what happens.
If he's always this, bitchy, well,
Well...
I believe you're awake again.
I would say something against it, but I'm up here harvesting spiders, so...
Now then, are you willing to be more cooperative now, or will my friend need to assault you again?
He doesn't kick me in the nuts again, I'll tell you after you give me some pants.
Magmir, give him his pants.
I give him his underwear.
No, he's not naked. He's in his underwear. Give him his trousers.
No, he wasn't.
He
God
was in his
damn it.
underwear. Let's be a little PG.
I'm back.
Oh, come on. He gets his
Well,
trousers.
Yanman is not here.
Actually,
Yeah,
if you
again,
really
that's not
want,
here. We're all
if you
adults.
really want to know what's inside my pants, at least buy me some dinner.
Will you be
what you're
quiet?
saying?
Angering the already pissed off dwarf monk is not going to help your situation in the slightest. Understood?
Yeah, I do understand, but the reason I am talking like this is because he's looking at me like that.
Magmir,
Like
will you
what?
please leave the cell? Give him his trousers and let me speak to him, please.
Fine.
Somehow distracting the poor boy.
I'm not exactly poor after what that halfling paid me.
Halfling. Now we're getting somewhere.
Are we? Because I believe we're still in a cell.
What is your name? What is your name, boy?
Damien.
I'm Gregor, that is Magmin. Dark Elf in the corner is Jax.
Hi, Magmir.
Now, you said a halfling hired you to steal from us, yes?
I believe I did, yes.
I'm trying to help you. Being sarcastic and, well, frankly rude is not going to get you anywhere, is it? My friend could easily just come back in here and beat you, and I think he wants to go a bit further, so I'm saving your life here.
Fine. Expect a tiefling to be polite is something that isn't really helping, but fine. Yes,
I'm
someone
an
paid me.
orc. I'm an orc, and I'm one of the most polite people I know.
Maybe that's because you have a guitar or
Gregor,
something like
the
that.
most humble.
I'm a bard, what did you expect?
I know. I love you.
Gregor is the most awesome, apparently.
But only in the gayest of ways.
But yes, someone has paid me a lot of gold for that stupid book.
Would you be willing to assist us in tracking down who this halfling is?
Does that mean I'll get paid from you guys?
It means you won't die.
Would you be opposed to me stealing stuff from others?
If they're against us, then I'm...
No.
Magmir, we stole certain things from a tomb. I think that counts. I mean, if they're evil.
I can do evil.
No, that's not... No, don't be evil. That's not what I meant.
That's not what I meant either. I mean, I can steal from evil people.
Well, we will see how it goes, and then we'll try and trust you with stealing, I guess. But, for now, you will help us find this halfling.
I will, if you really do want me to, but I do want my clothes. And maybe a little bit of better armor.
We're not providing you with armor, we're asking you to assist us because someone wants to take something of ours.
And that someone probably knows who I am because he paid me. And if I get seen with you guys, I'd probably paint a large target on my back.
You failed anyway, haven't you? You haven't stolen anything from us. What you did attempt to steal has been taken back.
Technically,
So-
I did steal it, but because of that stupid spider that wasn't even aimed at me, I lost. I agree to that.
We will tackle the spider issue once we've sorted out this. We heard you anyway, and given by the sounds you were making the Warforged make on your way out, I think we would have discovered you sooner or later anyway.
But did you hear me before that?
I believe you swore. I couldn't hear it clearly, but
I
I
did
heard
swear
you.
once.
Jax heard you. I just couldn't relay it to the other people because I was an animal at the time.
and he was doing the whole marching band down the corridor, so
You
Well, I
guys
heard him when he
hear
first broke in.
a large cracking and a crashing as part of the wall near the vault just caves in.
I already fixed that.
Gregor sighs deeply.
If you read up, I was doing structural repairs with mending.
Well, that wall was probably more fucked than mending can repair.
Honestly, it was damaged enough that you haven't had enough time to mend it, like, all.
As he hears the crashing, Gregor sighs and goes, "On that note, I think you owe us a little, I think. It's either you help us, or Magmir gets what he wants to do, which I don't think would end very well."
Not if his farts smell even more bad than he does.
Are you trying to get Magmir to literally kill you? He will kill you.
Didn't like their character anyways, right?
Yeah, first time for everything.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Not
Well, that's good
directly.
news at the very least. Let's stick
At
with
least
the
not
not killing.
yet.
Fine.
Magmin,
I'll help you guys if you really want me to.
we will keep you in here for the first few weeks, and we'll see how we trust you. We'll keep you fed, and we will make sure you have your belongings other than your weapons returned to you.
How about that nice shiny thing that I found?
Anything you took from us is ours, not yours.
Give him the Haka grenade, but prime it first.
See if it just goes off in his hand.
That's
What
probably
about
Frankly,
it
going
anyway?
to
it
kill
doesn't
him.
go off in your pocket, giving Huckug's predilection.
Good point.
What was that thing anyway? Because it was really nice.
I don't think I'm aware of the grenades actually, because I was away for a while.
Maybe
What
the
if it-
grenade spontaneously explodes in the little hill of his belongings and destroys everything.
Regardless of what it was, it belongs to us, and you are not one of us. Therefore, it does not belong to you.
One of us. One of us.
The
You're
grenade doesn't
marshals, aren't
explode.
you?
Hmm.
You are the marshals, aren't you?
We are indeed, yes.
If you want a little bit of a hint, at least, can you give me some decent food and not crappy stuff from any other prison, like the prison I was in here before?
I will make sure that you get decent accommodation, personally. But, as I said before, you're not in a position to be making demands.
Technically, I
No,
believe that...
Damien. Damien,
Yes.
you have broken into our home, destroyed part of it, and attempted to steal from us while also nearly murdering my friend. Now, I may not be a violent man, but
How did I nearly
some-
murder someone?
do not interrupt me.
Fine.
There are some lines you do not cross.
He'll mock you to
Are we
death.
And that's a
understanding one
bard
another?
during his oration.
That too. I'm giving a speech, bitch. Gregor holds out his hand for Damien and says, "Are we understood?"
One question.
Go on.
The gold that I got from it, do you want that as repairs, or am I allowed to keep that at least? Because
will
it was
go
a pretty
to-
penny.
We will see how much you received from the halfling, and some of it will go towards repairing the keep.
That'll be around
Depending-
14,000, but
Depending on how well you serve us during the time with finding out who employed you, that will be seen.
alright, I can agree to that. And I reach my hand as well, and I do shake Gregor's hand.
Gregor shakes his hand and gives him a sort of a soft smile and goes, "You made a smart decision." And then he leaves the cage and goes upstairs to get something to eat because holy shit, it's a giant spider.
So, how's that harvesting of the small beasties going?
Let's see, how many spiders are up there?
A lot.
Right. Oh, wow.
I'm
I would
going-
say you successfully harvest 8 whole spiders, which is 64 legs, 16 mandibles, 12 liters of spider ichor.
Just tell me what's one spider. 8 legs?
Yeah, one spider is 8 legs, 2 mandibles, 2 spinnerets, 2 pieces of chitinous armor, and 2 liters of spider ichor. And we'll say 50 milliliters of phase spider venom. 50 milliliters of phase spider venom per successful harvest, which would be 8.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did math wrong on the...
Yeah, just entered 8 whole spiders and then in the description the stuff. And of course I'm not going to carry that on me because that would be ridiculous. I'm going to store that in my cellar until I get to construct a lab and make some experimental potions.
Chitin is armor. That's not metal.
No, it's like he gets pieces of chitin.
Can we
Yeah,
make
I
like
could-
plate mail out of it, or
If I get a blacksmith that's good enough for that, yeah, I could make some druid armor.
that would be cool.
That would be really cool. It's my spiders.
What do we
Yeah.
get from harvesting the big one?
I also got a lot from that. I harvested all the spiders. Both of the big ones and the small ones.
After he's done, we don't even remember there are any spiders
The
left.
armor on the big one, what kind is that?
That's metal, right?
If you're smart, you could make weapons out of the teeth.
Yeah, but the Warforge pretty much just like there isn't really any good chitinous pieces, and actually the way that the armor was fused to the spider ruined the kite. So there's like metal pieces that could probably be melted down and sold for scrap. It appears to be steel.
From the first big spider, I just got 1 vial of phase spider ichor. And from the others, I just got 2 liters from the first spider, from the really big ones, and then 16 liters from all the small together. Plus 3 giant spider eyes, 1 giant mandible, and all the other stuff from the 8 small ones.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm going to brew a lot of potions.
Depends what potions they are used in.
Well, I'm just going to brew potions with them and experiment on some people that deserve it to see what happens with them. At least of the ichor, I have enough.
So when are you going to start interrogating me, Magmir?
Right now. And I'm not
Pinky.
going to interrogate you. I'm
You're
just
not?
gonna warn you. I know where you're coming from. Those dark alleys, the dark
Yeah.
places. I've been there.
But
Just one thing. Try one thing that's out of the line. And I'm gonna murder you in the most horrible way you can imagine.
that sounds like a promise then.
That is a promise.
Hug sleepily walks into the kitchen and he's like wearing his nightgown and his nightcap and he just like half awake makes a sandwich and then he walks upstairs.
Oh, hello.
I do
Goodbye.
grin while Magmir
Good
walks
morning,
away,
Hug.
but I do take his warning to heart.
Says, hey guys.
We had a bit of a mess here, but
Greg is getting himself a sandwich as well and is going upstairs. Shaking
Oh,
his
do you
head.
guys want sandwiches? I can make more sandwiches.
Actually, Hug, that would be brilliant. Thank you.
I'm going to make my sandwich for myself.
I check the surroundings to see if I can use something to break out of the cage.
Son of a bitch!
Give me an investigation check.
Skills.
Isn't Jack still in the room with him?
No.
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
in the kitchen.
Nope.
Unfortunately, like the cell construction is pretty new, and you don't have your lock picks on you.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
we
believe
made sure
I
of
pressed
that.
wisdom instead of investigation.
Unfortunately, not at this time.
Okay. No, I thought I clicked wisdom instead of investigation. But...
Oh right, you click survival. Click investigation.
He crits this. Okay, good.
What the hell? It says survival wisdom again. But I did click. Okay, weird.
Odd.
What did you click? Investigation?
I
He's
clicked.
clicking investigation and it's coming up with.
Click on the left side.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Yeah, that's even worse. But
I find nothing. Okay.
all right, let's make private storage in the castle. I think I made that Word document at home.
I'm surprised nobody checked to see if Damien was lying.
Well, I wasn't
We are
there.
gullible.
I would have, but
What did you say?
I said Jax looks amazing.
not as good as Gregor.
Well, I don't think Damien is going to try and lie to us.
Oh,
He knows what happens.
well, but only if you find out.
Even if I suspect he's lying and I can't prove it, I'm gonna smash his face. I want him, and he will never see his money again.
He will or he would?
He will never.
Okay.
It's going to be safely stored in our vault.
Which is pretty trashed at the moment.
Okay, he's paying for a new one.
I've now got an immovable rod.
It's true.
It just fell into my pocket. I don't know how it got there.
Well, it did clothesline you.
Yeah.
Does Jambil have bags of holding?
You can check when we get to the next day, when everybody gets back. Yeah, I still need to get the stats out on the Cloak of Holding.
Well, I have written it on my character sheet, but yeah.
Well, each pocket in the Cloak of Holding can hold up to 250 pounds or 30 cubic feet of stuff. But when it's filled, each pocket only weighs 15 pounds.
Okay.
I've got 64 spider legs.
Should store the
Well,
book in
if
there.
I fill it up, it still ends out being heavy.
Should store the book, the codex, in there, and never take it off.
So Critical Role last week was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't watched it the last few weeks.
Same.
Oh, you guys should just
Last-
watch the last episode. I don't want to give it away, but it's great. And
Last
it's like
one
a
was the one
canned
with the
episode,
mansion,
so
right?
yeah, I was trying not to spoil it.
Well, that's not really that much of a spoiler as long as we don't talk more about it. Just identifier. That's the one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite hilarious and great, and the fields and everything.
I'm wondering if Pike is gonna show up this week.
Yeah, I wonder when
Yeah.
she stopped shooting Blind Spot.
Actually, she uploaded a video last week saying she can't attend some con because
Yeah.
it's the last day of shooting. I don't remember it exactly.
I watched it and I immediately forgot because, well, why should I be interested in her not being able to attend an American convention? I won't get there anyways, but I watched it.
I'll be right back.
So it's about the Optimus Bristol con. Let's check. So actually, this week is her last week with shooting. After that, she's on her way home. So she should be there next week.
What?
It'll be good to see them get their moral compass back. Like, I know Keyleth is just good, but she's bad at leading. Even though she's actually just good at it, but she's so awkward.
She's even bad at being good.
Yeah, I like Sheila, but she's not the leader.
At the moment, I would say Scanlan is the leader.
He would say that as well. He'd always say that.
I don't know, I still think Keyleth is probably the best cut for leader.
Yeah, she tries to, but she can't. And Scanlan just does.
Yeah, but he's not interested in it.
How do you write Ichor?
Ichor.
Almost correct.
Shadowrun was really good last night, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that watches it.
Yeah, I don't have the time.
Yeah, I don't really like the Shadowrun campaign.
I love the Shadowrun system and the Shadowrun world, but I haven't watched it because it's just so late and there's just everything else I can watch.
Yeah, I know. There's so much goddamn media to consume.
That's not my problem. I tried to watch it and I don't know, the system doesn't appeal to me.
I don't know, they uploaded a small video explaining some of the basics, and I'm starting to kind of get it.
Yeah, I'll say that the system is very, very complex compared to D&D.
Yeah, I don't like such complex settings. I mean, the
Okay.
most complex system I've ever played was the Dark Eye, but even that seems not as complex as Shadowrun.
Yeah, I never played that one.
Well, as it is a German role-playing game, I don't expect anyone to play it.
And I'll say that the system, when you start playing it, it's not that difficult. The big issue is actually starting. Character creation is rather involving.
I've been looking a lot into freeform RPGs, especially since the Daily Affirmation show. Like that one with the scroll they were playing looks really fun. And the Warren actually looks really fun.
Daily Affirmation show?
Yeah, it's a Friday show on Hyper RPG with that Strix girl.
Oh, yeah, I must admit I really haven't paid too much attention to Hyper RPG. I mean, I know that Anna is there, but the problem is still that it's just so terrible late.
Yeah, I know, and actually they're starting to come out with earlier content for European viewers. But, you know, they're new. It takes a while to get shit rolling.
Yeah.
So what was that other thing that I got from the spider spinnerets?
Yeah, spinnerets. They're the things on the butt where the web comes out.
So it actually was that thing the autocorrect gave me. Okay. The German translation just sounds like the mechanical thing that pushes stuff out. That
I'm back.
confuses me. But yeah.
So just Gregor missing.
We'll give them a few minutes, unless it's getting really late for you guys.
No, I'm now on vacation. I had my last exam yesterday.
Well, it's
Monday.
9:30 here, so it's not really that late.
Yeah, that as well.
Oh, Magmir, make sure you don't drink with your antibiotics or they won't work.
I'm not gonna drink anything.
Yeah, it's just like, I see people and it's like they get antibiotics and then they're like, I'm gonna have a beer, and I'm like, your antibiotics aren't gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid people.
I don't know why it is, I just know it is.
Maybe because alcohol is a poison and kills the
People
stuff.
like poison. Something along those
I'm
lines.
sure Aneva could tell us more about
Oh
that.
yeah, she's like a biologist.
What do you want to know?
Why does alcohol cancel the effects of antibiotics?
I don't know the specifics, but it is a poison, so it does lower your immune system.
Good enough for me.
I just kill bacteria.
Yeah, I suppose I could
That
just
is.
Google it, but I refuse.
It's not that important.
It's
If you-
probably a mixing issue. Because, I know that stuff, it doesn't stay in your body. Like, one of the things that we test for in potable water is the presence of antibiotics as well as, artificial sweeteners because the body doesn't filter it out. So your drinking water probably has all sorts of stuff in it.
That's actually a good thing that we don't filter it out because, well, effectively it's also poison.
Yep.
Alcohol's a diuretic too, so it probably just flushes it out really quickly.
It's probably a number of things.
Yeah.
Actually, I just googled it, and the explanation is alcohol does take a heavy tax on the liver, so it can't metabolize the antibiotics in the right way, so they just go out as they come in.
Yeah. I'm gonna play a bit more with my brother this weekend. I'm gonna give him a troll.
How's his character doing?
Same as before, we didn't play since then. Because I had exams and stuff and he was away.
You're going to troll him?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, he's level 3 now. Troll is challenge rating 5. Although I gave him a bit of daylight sensitivity and made him not regenerate in direct daylight.
Yeah. Then he just needs to make sure that he gets it out into the daylight.
Well, he has to make sure he survives until the daylight comes out.
All that. Hopefully
Because
he has
that's
higher
going to be a
speed.
night encounter.
When you're doing that, give him the options to run away and other things. I
Well.
personally don't like such things like, oh, there's a troll. You have to survive till the morning.
Yeah, no. It's out in the forest, and he even has the chance to, if he notices him in time, he might even be able to stealth, and the troll won't even notice.
Yeah, a friend
then
of
he'll-
mine that runs a campaign did it to us last Saturday. Like, oh, look, you're in a castle, and out there are ghouls everywhere. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
there is a secret escape tunnel, but I'm not gonna tell you where, and you're not gonna find it. And
Well,
we're all
that's
like,
mean.
yay! Great. Where's the
That's mean.
suicide channel?
No, I brought Yenman to his bed before. I said that.
His
before.
bed is in a tree outside by the front door.
All right. Yeah, then I probably left him there.
You could just push him out the front door.
Well, but I couldn't get him onto the tree, so
Push him out of the front door, down the stairs, and let him die there.
no, I just put him
No,
out
that's
the
right.
window
Like a
out
pack
there.
of wild dogs comes up and just drags him away.
No problem with that.
Well, I'm kind of standing out front myself right now, next to Yenben's tree.
I'm sleeping him up in my room.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I have an art object for Yinbin's tree. I should put that in while we're just dicking around.
Why? I like the old tree.
Do I have a shrine yet?
I haven't made the outdoor stuff, but I'm planning on it.
Awesome.
So you have a shrine, but you don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a grove.
Gregor said we should continue. He's just gonna sleep in or something.
Okay, give me a minute to situate Yinbin's tree.
Now I need to send my owl out to see it. The owl has just been resummoned. It doesn't need sleep. It's also a fey creature. So.
Yeah, the bad thing our game master last Saturday didn't think about was, yeah, my mate comes from a city that has issues with orcs, and a few years back they had a month-long siege from the orcs, and it was pretty traumatic for him. So after he's seeing this whole ghoul apocalypse
I'm back.
stuff, welcome back. He got some kind of flashback and now wants nothing but to run away from there. And I talked to him, and he's gonna abandon the group. He's gonna run away. He's gonna run home.
I really hope my brother fights the troll, because if he doesn't get the loot, and the loot is some kind of mini bag of holding.
It's
Because
better,
he's a single
it's better
character,
to
he
be
needs
alive than
some-
have the loot.
Yeah, well, he's going to survive it. He's a
Bonus
druid.
points if you can name that tree.
If I could see it, I would maybe name it.
I can see it. It looks.
It looks really familiar.
Well, yeah, it says at the bottom it's Envin's tree.
Yeah, but I mean the actual art object.
It
Where
looks
is
vaguely
it?
familiar.
I
but
don't see anything.
It's outside, suppose.
It's
I'm
not the
semi here
Simpsons,
because
is it?
food is cooking.
It is correct. That is Bart Simpson's treehouse.
I knew it.
Ah.
Awesome.
Where's the exit?
What
On
accent?
the ground level, in the front, so south,
See my ping?
in the middle.
Yeah,
Well, on
but I'm
ground-
running into a wall. I have no idea where the door is.
On which room are you?
You have to go back to holding, which is
I'm in the one with the spider right now.
yeah.
So,
Go north, and then you remember where the marbles were.
yeah,
Go back through that door.
yeah.
Down here, Malaman.
Yeah, follow Marleman. He is currently north of you. Yep, and that's the stairway up.
Stairway. Up here, and down south, and right out of the front door.
Oh, I'm outside.
Hooray!
It's raining. I'm going inside again.
See the tree? That's a glorious tree. Horses!
Oh, let's burn it down.
I can't move my horse.
I can't move anything. I'm in a cage. So
Yeah, if you want to just explore, Damien, then you can. Like, we're currently kind of at a RP.
okay.
Just go back. Go back into your cage for the roleplay, please.
That sounds
might it be
so
possible
wrong.
to turn off the fog or something then? Then we could just stay in our places and just explore. So we can see the entire map instead of just a square of it.
But then my owl is no advantage anymore.
As
Guys-
long as we are not in combat, well.
Well, then you see the places between the walls where there's just I think it was the green net on the black background.
No problems with that.
Me neither.
I've seen them before. When the
Oh,
walls
I'm
were
here.
blocking view but not movement. You could just move through the walls because it was a phantom castle, stronghold, whatever.
Yeah, I got out. That's how good I am as a clan.
Okay, everybody should have control of their horses.
I don't need.
Yeah. Well, that's your problem. Yep.
Oh, I can now see with my horse.
Yeah, you're telepathically linked to your steed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The special horse. War horse and stuff. I still like the elk more. That horse.
Hey, I found a chest. Oh, where am I now?
The chest is a mimic.
Oh, damn it! It's always a mimic.
Yeah. That's why I knew without seeing the chest.
How are you guys moving through walls? You're not supposed to be able to do that.
We're not.
I don't
Drag
know
your
how
character through a
Damien
doorway
is
and then
doing
release.
that.
Like you just don't let go of the click and you just move the whole way through. The light changes with you.
Yeah, we're not actually moving through the walls. You just don't see us moving the token through the doorway. So that when we
'Cause
drop
yeah.
the token, it looks as if we had moved through the wall.
Right. There's a checkbox I could check which would take that off, but I won't.
And then not seeing while we move that around or what.
Would be more realistic.
Yeah, but it would also mean much more data transfer and stuff. Also, he'd know when we secretly explore the area, which is bad.
Yep.
Who says that I haven't yet? I know I'm in the armory now, and on both sides.
No,
are
we're talking about
ruins.
Toad. Because if he checks that box, we can't sneak peeks around by just moving our token and then going back to normal. We'd have to actually drop it and move there to take a sneak peek.
Oh, like that.
Oh, if that's what the box does, then no. That's just annoying. That's just annoying. If you have to drop before the field of view
You'd have to
changes.
drop your token before the light would change, yeah.
Oops, I'm in the ladies'
Because-
restroom. Sorry.
Well, my owl moves 120 feet per round, so that's annoying.
I got this, guys. Just dump it on him. 10 gallons of clean water right on top of Yen.
That'll just make wet sludge.
Yeah, if you wash the dirt away, what's left?
Very clean Yenban.
Nothing.
Or
Nothing.
more
the
clean
bits
than
of
better?
clothing that have grown into his skin are still there, probably.
Oh yeah, that happened to him.
The question is, how much more wet could it be?
Much gore to handle.
But yeah, I think Batar will take the opportunity and prestidigitation a bit of the dirt.
Oh, that
Bring
would
her
work a
back.
lot better, probably. And it wouldn't use a spell slot.
Well, it's a cantrip.
Exactly.
So, are we gonna continue?
Yeah, we can. I thought Gregor might be back by now, but he's not, even though he's
I am
tired.
back. I'm going to be up and down though.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that was hilarious. So, yeah, it's the morning of the next day. It's about 7 a.m.
The day after.
Everybody had a good night's sleep, except for probably Damien, since he doesn't have a bed, or...
He had a bad night's sleep.
I didn't sleep, I worked out.
Well, then you're not regaining hit dice. Hit points, rather.
Yep.
No hit dice either. I don't think you spend any hit dice, so...
Yeah, how much HP did I get? Am I just completely full health again?
Who healed you?
After a long rest, you go to full.
Yeah, but he didn't rest.
He
Okay.
could have
That's the thing.
taken a short rest, 30 minutes of not working out.
So say half health.
Spend hit die.
Yeah, you have to spend hit dice to regain health.
Go to core stats.
Core stats.
And then on the right side, you'll see the spot hit dice.
And we
It'll-
also have
it should
the
say number.
soothing rest thing.
Yeah, I see hit dice.
And that number is how many of that particular die you have to roll to regain hit points. So you click the use button as many times as you need to, or as many times as that number says.
You also get a 1d6 because of my Song of Rest.
I don't see anything I can click though.
To the right of the number under there. Like, what class are you? You rogue? Should be under the D8.
Current 0, max 6.
So click the use button to the right of that. So that's 5 hit points, and that's one of those hit dice. So you can spend 5 more of those to regain up
Current
to your
should
maximum.
should have said 6 before.
So that's how much hit points you get.
10, 14, 22, 29, 33.
Thank you.
Plus whatever you had before.
And
Oh,
then
thank
when you
you.
do a long rest, you get those hit die back.
I
Oh,
don't.
you
I
can't do
don't
that
even
anymore.
know how much the healing potion gave me. Actually.
2d4 plus 2.
Not much.
Oh, I was the one who revived you last, and that's
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
healing word. I think I gave you 5 with that.
Everyone gets a 1d6 on top of their hit dice though because of the Song of Rest.
4 HP with the
Even the
healing word.
prisoner?
I mean, Greg is a nice guy, even the prisoner.
It takes 3
Foolish.
hours for Damien's testicles to descend.
How many hours?
3.
Damn it.
That must be so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You
Wait.
guys actually took damage that fight?
I took damage.
I took
took
damage,
damage
from
early on,
one
and
of the
then-
face spiders.
I took
The
damage from the
normal ones.
first phase spider, then Anaver and Magmir valiantly dived to save me from a single enemy.
To be fair,
right.
the spider was balanced against the Warforged, not you guys.
Yeah.
So what's everybody doing this morning?
Well, it's evening for me, so. Oh, you mean in the RP? Sorry.
I think he means RP terms.
Sure.
I'm gonna look for Batar and asking him if I could have a little bit of that face spider stuff he collected.
I'll just stop working out
What?
and lay down on the
Why?
floor, try to get some rest, at least.
I have an idea how to use it.
How much do you need?
How much do you have?
Tons. Well, liters.
I'll need tons.
Let's
liters.
let's say a liter.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. And I'm going down and brew something with it.
Oh, right. You're brewing it.
You
I don't
thought the
think I
last
want to
batch
drink
was strong.
that.
Gonna need to head to town to get some stuff, but
Yeah.
Wait, is he putting spider venom and spider blood into his
No,
creepy
Just,
dwarven death
just
beer?
spider blood. I'm not
Okay.
giving him the spider venom. I've only got 50 milliliters of that.
Well, ichor is the spider blood. The venom
Yeah.
is the more rare stuff. But the ichor is still slightly acidic.
Yeah. And not necessarily what you would want to drink if you knew it was in there.
It might not necessarily be completely harmful.
Yeah. I mean, it's a poison anyway, so just add some other poison to it. Shouldn't matter too much.
Yeah, the deadly bits will get taken out in the brewing process.
Sure.
I'll make Damien take like an hour of sleep at least.
Yeah, it's not easy, but eventually you're just so tired and worn out that you just, fall asleep.
I'm not flying anymore. That makes me sad.
Oh, wow. Damien, you actually get a long rest in. You're
Nice.
so tired that you're not able to wake up for 8 hours.
So that means you've got your full hit points back, and you get half of your hit dice back. So you now got 3 hit dice of 6.
Okay, so 3 then from the 6. Okay.
Remember, if you have any racial spells or any other spells, you also get spell slots back, or uses back.
Well, I do have I do have the 2 spells from whatever it is, the heritage of a thiefling, but that's all.
Yeah. If those get used up, you get them back. If they are cantrips, you don't lose them, so you don't get them back either. Makes sense, right?
Jax, I believe you wanted to go check out Jamble's shop.
Yeah.
Cantrip.
You walk in, it's the same kind of back alley, dusty, cluttered place. Disheveled old greasy man behind the counter. Darkest, what can I do for you?
Any bags of holding? Mr. Jamble, sir, dude, guy.
Cocks an eyebrow, laughs. Says, I got a few. We got 2 of the small ones and 1 of the larger ones.
What are the prices on those?
The small ones I sell for about 3,000 gold pieces, and the larger one is roughly 8,000.
I honestly have no clue how much gold we have. I know I have 10 platinum. And that's about it. So I guess no bags of holding for me.
That depends on who you ask.
I return with pizza.
What did he say as the price? And I want some of the pizza, please.
3,000 gold for a small bag of holding, or 8,000 for a large?
Yeah, that's expensive. I mean, we did catch a thief who had some money.
Damien did say he had 14,000 somewhere stashed, so maybe you want to go ask him.
I'm sleeping, so.
You're a prisoner,
That's
we'll
not a
wake your
problem.
ass up.
I don't need it, it's just a thought for later.
So Gregor wakes up and he goes down to the kitchen and he feels a little inspired, and he makes this open-faced pie with tomato sauce and cheese. He's not quite sure what to call it.
I will call it I don't know. Let me think of something. I'm talking to myself in the kitchen. What am I doing? I must be really tired. I can imagine I'm getting really weird looks from Hug if he's in the corner of the kitchen.
Nah, Hug has done some weird stuff as well.
Yeah, Hugga pretty much constantly talks to himself, even if you're in the room with him.
Because you're just too boring.
Oh no, it's like he can't censor his thoughts. Like,
I know.
just blurt stuff out.
Well, Hug, what do you think I should name this marvelous invention?
Morning, Gregor.
Good morning, Batar.
Yeah, that looks interesting.
Hug sniffs it and just tears off a slice. He's just munching it. You think he says something, but his mouth is so full of food that you can't quite get out what he said. He's like,
Well, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'll keep working. Gregor is then digging into breakfast.
Can I have a piece of that?
I need to eat something as well, Batar, but fine, go ahead.
Thank you. That's not bad. We should make that more often.
Turns out that singing and things isn't my only talent, apparently.
Yep. Singing and writing and mocking.
All of the mocking.
Puns.
You
All the
remember
puns.
that time you mocked the ogre to death?
Both
Or
of them. That was
Yeah,
brilliant.
both of them.
I
Both
still
of
like
the
the
three.
image of the rabbits.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
What do you say to kill him? Oh, look, dinner!
Yeah. But that's not that memorable for the characters. That's just for the players.
Yeah. Okay, Jax went to Jamble's. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm still asleep, I believe.
Do they have any potatoes and other things in the village?
You're going to make vodka, right?
The pantry's pretty stocked. There's probably a barrel of potatoes.
I'm gonna take it, and other things I can use to make moonshine.
It's early spring, so pretty much anything you have access to would be things that could have been stored, like root vegetables, anything that's pickled.
Patar's going to make a first experimental brew with the Ica. Not sure how to test it yet, but
I'm gonna spend 1 platinum to acquire many different things I can use to make moonshine and other stuff.
You could commission. Well, it's really windy where I live, but never mind. You could commission hammer hands to build you a still.
I'm rolling good today.
That I will do.
So it didn't explode.
And that was the Icker.
Yeah, just brewing something with it. I don't know what.
Yeah, okay, mark down. That's a critical, so double potion. How much Icker did you use?
Well, I wasn't going to make that much. Or maybe a quarter of a liter or something. How much is in a vial?
A vial would be about 100 milliliters.
Yeah, then 6 vials worth of liquor, I'd say.
You get 12 vials of potion you can't quite identify yet. It is light blue in color, and you notice in the darkness that it gives off a faint glow.
Ooh. 12 potions, you said?
Yeah, you got a critical. That means double potion output.
Am I awake yet, or am I still asleep?
Peter!
You wake up around 11 a.m., which is about the time that everybody gets back. Now, Magmir, it's gonna take Hammer Hands a couple weeks to build you a still.
No problem with that. And while he's at it, I need some big wooden barrels.
Yeah, he sends you over to,
To be precise, oak barrels.
yeah, he sends you over to Weregund. And with what you have left of that platinum coin, you're able to get 7 oak barrels.
Nice.
Hey, Batar, you should see if Hammerhands can make some armor out of that chitin. If you want to.
Well, I mean, he's a good man, but I'm not sure he's got the skill to work with this. But I go over and ask him. Good morning, Hammerhand.
Good morning, Master Batar.
So, I've acquired some, well, rather exotic materials. And I wanted to know if you have maybe experience or think you could work with this. And I show him the one piece of the chitin armor.
He takes it and he looks it over and he's kind of tapping on it. He takes out a knife and he looks at you and he's like, "Do you mind?"
No, but try it, if it breaks, to not break too much of it.
Well, he's just gonna do a scratch test to.
Yeah.
Basically, he's gauging the stiffness of the material.
Yeah. Not really sure what to say.
He looks thoughtfully for a second. He says, "This isn't much like what I'm used to. I mean, I'm used to leather."
Yeah, I wasn't expecting as much, but I thought I'd ask. I mean, you're a good man, but I think you're by no means a master blacksmith. You know your trade and everything, but I guess you don't get such exotic materials around here that often.
He kind of gives you a harumph and just hands it back to you. He's like, "Well, if you don't have anything else."
Not at the moment, but I come back to you if I've got something. I mean,
I
I'm
believe
not...
you just dissed Hammerhand. Go.
Well,
Vicious
no.
mockery, long range.
No, that wasn't the intention. I mean, it's hard to find a blacksmith that works with such materials.
Yeah, it might not be a blacksmith that you're looking for, but
Yeah, or any craftsman that works for something like that, with something like that. All right. Well, thank you for your effort and stuff, and have a good day. And he returns to the stronghold. And I guess I should train the rest of the day. Like, go search Geneva, ask her if she has time, and otherwise I just, I don't know, practice against a wall or something. In this tree.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. I was so engrossed in chat.
You
Fucking
mean
sick
about
bastards.
sex toys and mimics and weird stuff?
I
Some kind of
invented
overly
pizza,
sarcastic,
yeah.
I'm aware.
Pizza is a great invention. We
I
just
love
need.
me some pizza, actually.
I thought of some names in game,
Yeah,
but I didn't find anything.
Gregor,
I'm thinking I'll call it a
slice
burrito.
down to Damien.
Can you repeat that? Because I heard a little bit of stutter.
I asked if Gregor was going to take a slice down to Damien.
We'll
Yes,
take a
please.
slice down to Anova.
Damn it.
Rat crawls by your cage. What do?
The rat attacks your face because you didn't react.
Oh, I don't know. I was giving an opportunity to eat, but...
I mean, Gregor's made him a sandwich too.
Okay.
You just imagine Gregor walking in on him munching on a rat and going, "Where is my food?" And Gregor's like, "Sandwich?"
So, Aniva, do you have time to train with me? Or.
Well, did you find me?
Well, I guess I did. I mean, the bench is not that big. If I remember correctly, you were in the cellar, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll hit you with my staff a couple times.
Thank you for the optimism. I try not to get hit as much, as we usually do.
You actually hit me, but for barely anything.
Yeah, you hit me for more.
He places, like, the perfect hit on your temple, but, like, he doesn't commit to it. You get a slight thwack, and you repost and just crack him right against the die.
Well,
Gregor also train with Anova if she's not busy beating the shit out of Batar.
I guess we could both take her on at the same time and would still lose.
Well,
That
if,
would
you-
be fun.
if you two are
Yeah,
actually
do you
fighting
guys
each
remember
other
when
in front of
everybody
me,
charged Anova?
Yeah, that was a training montage.
if you
I
two
feel-
are
I feel
actually
confident, let's
fighting
do
in front
this.
of that cage,
No, the cage is down there, right? You're
yeah,
in the bottom
Anova
one.
is also in there. She's watching me.
Yeah, he's one room adjacent. He can probably hear the training.
Yeah, you can hear us, but can't see us.
Well, I'll just sit down, hold my stomach because I'm actually getting a little bit hungry.
Gregor brings him a sandwich.
Always.
Carefully passing through the whirlwinds of, well, the one whirlwind of a quarterstaff and the other not really a whirlwind.
Yeah, Gregor's strangely graceful because he's like holding the sandwich plate and like he just walks right through
Dodging
you guys
quarterstaffs.
and just dodges it. Like it's, I don't know. It's almost like something changed in him.
Oh god. Don't say that.
My vampiric reflexes will destroy you all.
I was just making
mean,
reference
pizza.
to the fact that you changed Bardic schools.
Yeah.
Wasn't marinara sauce on that pizza.
Wait, where'd the cook go?
Well,
Wait,
I'm
which
eating
cook?
the sandwich. I thank Gregor. Secretly, I'm also just looking around the cage, knowing that I won't find anything, but I just hope for some stuff.
As his food is delivered, he walks back towards Anova and Batar training and says, "Well, could I get in on a bit of this? I think I could redeem myself from my last embarrassing bout with you, Anova."
Sure, and just to make it more fair for you guys, I won't use my staff and I'll put my hands behind my back.
Oh god.
This is what it feels like to be on the opposite end of vicious mockery.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be like headbutting.
Will I be hearing this?
Just kicking.
Kicking.
Will I be hearing that?
Yeah, you can hear the exchange. I mean, it's quiet enough down here that your ears are kind of tuned, and anything that breaks the silence is something that piques your interest.
Now, Anova, I am a gentleman, and I believe that we should all fight fairly.
Well, I think that's fair if we attack her both at once.
Okay,
I walk up
Anova,
to my-
hop on one leg.
I walk up to my cage, hold my hands across the bar, press my face between the bars, and just yell, "Get a room!"
I am distracted by Damien.
Yeah.
Only one of Anova's attacks hits me, though.
Yeah, but it's like enough to sweep your legs.
God damn it!
You missed me both times.
It was the tiefling!
Sure, blame it on the tiefling.
I think I'm getting better
Is
with
the
this.
door open so he can just shout straight to us?
Well, it's a
Well,
bar
there's
door.
bars in the door. It's a solid door, but about eye level, there's bars, so you can look in.
I really shouldn't be using my quarterstaff because I'm better with dexterity, but I want to try and see what I can do with strength.
Not much, it turns out.
I will keep trying. Gregor pushes himself back to his feet and sort of loosens himself up. I can't believe Batar is beating me on strength.
No, I haven't. I'm using a quarterstaff.
So am I.
Oh, yeah, right. Wow.
Quarterstaffs are strength, aren't they?
They're versatile.
Yeah. No, I think they're not versatile, actually.
They're versatile because versatile means you can use it with two hands or one, but they're not finesse.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. That one. Finesse. They weren't finesse, right. I've also got daggers. Those are finesse.
I feel like I'd do such a dick move and try and cast Vicious Mockery to taunt Anova and give her disadvantage, but I think that would be too mean.
No, you should just try to throw something at me. See what happens.
It
Do
comes
you mean
right
literally
back.
throw something at you, or do you just mean randomly attack you?
Alright, let's try that.
No, like a dagger
Well, it completely misses.
or an
You
axe,
hit me instead.
arrow, something like that.
God damn it, I'm not good with these.
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation to try and create like a small
Still not
spark
hit.
in the corner of her vision to distract her.
That still doesn't hit you, bro. But if it did, you would definitely catch it.
Jax, as you're
I did catch it.
As you're standing outside, a little scroll flies towards you, and it's like it's got the Hermes wings on it, and it's like it's hovering patiently in front of you.
Who did this fly to? Me?
Yeah, you're the one standing outside right now.
Oh, everybody ran away. I guess I'll take it. Open it.
Yeah, as you take it, the wings disappear, and inside there's a message scrawl that says, "Hey, dum-dums, come to the observatory when you have some time."
That sounded like Zack.
Signed, Elminster.
I guess I'll go find everybody.
You find 3 of us in the cellar. Who has the book?
Magmir has
Magmar still says.
So before we leave, I ask Magmir to command the Warforged to guard the cell.
Well, you could continue to interrogate Damien, possibly take him to verify that he's telling the truth about the gold he was talking about.
We could, but at least Vitar is at the moment more interested in what Elminster has to say.
I missed that. My sister came in. What's going on?
Elminster sent a message.
Okay.
He
Showing
wants us
all
to go
the
to him.
respect for us, calling us dum-dums again.
So
We should have
you're
let him sleep, the cranky old man.
So you're taking me with you, or?
No.
Oh.
We're telling, or at least if Magmir does what I asked him to do. Where-
First, you would need to find me. You have no idea where I am.
You're probably in the kitchen. That's where I saw you the last
You're a
time, I
dwarf.
think.
You're in the kitchen.
I found
Yeah,
you.
makes sense.
That's where you belong.
No, the thing is, whoever got that message, I didn't catch who it was, set out to find everybody, so it's not my job to find you. I'm just
I
saying
found
before
him.
we leave.
Well, do we know about the in character? Do we know about the message yet, or are we still downstairs getting beaten up by Annabelle?
Well, I think Jax just came downstairs and told you guys.
Yeah. And then I went to the kitchen and found Hug and Magmir.
I don't know how Hug reacts if you see me brewing such strange stuff.
Excited, probably. He drank it.
He will consume anything if you tell him it's food.
He's not getting any of it.
Good.
He looks kind of disappointed, like a little kid that's like
At
if you're
least
like
not
making like a mixed drink, and the little kid's like, "Ooh, I want one." And you're like, "This is for adults."
Maybe when it's finished.
Ta-dum.
Yeah, so I have no interest in seeing that old fool. I pass the book to Jax and say, give it to Gregor or whoever wants it. I'm gonna stay here and brew my stuff.
Alright. I'll just hang on to the book for now then, I guess. And tell the Warforged to guard the castle and the cell.
Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Stuff, things.
Yeah, I could make up a lot of titles.
He's the Percy of gods.
I still
Well,
can't remember Percy's full name.
Isn't
Percy
it possible
Jackson?
for Musil Kowalski to roll a the third or something?
I thought there
No,
was another
Friedrich.
word in
Yeah,
there.
there's Friedrichstein is in there as well.
Friedrichstein.
Friedrichstein, I get confused.
Yeah. Even if I could remember all the words, I wouldn't know in which order they go.
He's Percy. Enough
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
So
If you want more,
Neva
you
and
say
Gregor are
Pharaoh of
downstairs
Bad
watching
News.
me? Or I really get confused now. Anova and Gregor are now are downstairs now, or
Anybody that's going to Elminster's, go to the rally point in the main room.
So, yes, sir. Oh, God, my
Am I
voice is so
informed of
flat.
it?
I told
Everybody's
everybody.
informed, yeah.
Did you go upstairs?
Not yet, I guess.
I won't make you move your token, but you can say you are.
Yeah, I made the rounds of the castle. Fort, whatever it
Well,
is.
then I would join you. And I'll be telling Yenben to keep an eye on our prisoner.
There's also someone else who needs a transport over there.
As
Anova.
Anova is going to meditate, Gregor
Yeah.
clears his throat and goes, "Is it alright if I play a bit of music? I wouldn't want to distract you from your meditation."
you're in front of me, right?
She doesn't answer you.
I'll take that as a yes. And Gregor takes his lute off of his back and starts strumming.
You're in front of me, right?
Yeah, we're outside your cell.
Oh, the question is if we should bring the prisoner to Elminster. Maybe he has some answers about him.
I vote no for the moment.
We could tell him about him. We don't have to bring him this time.
Yep.
Hug's coming on his own volition just because he likes Elminster.
Yeah, I have to talk a bit more quietly now. People are going to bed. And for some reason they don't want me to shout everywhere.
I walk
Stupid
up to the
people.
cage and ask Gregor if he could play something heavier.
With a bit more metal.
Yes, exactly.
Tieflings are all about the metal, bro.
Yeah.
Define heavy. I mean, it's not a very light instrument.
I mean, as if in heavier tune. Just make sure that I can rock out to it.
Well, I can't say that's within my repertoire, but I'll give it a try, and I'll roll a performance check.
Dum, 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 dum,
I just
dum,
imagine Gregor
dum,
playing
dum,
AC/DC
dum,
right now.
dum.
Or a failed attempt at AC/DC.
Really? How did I roll for 8? I accidentally clicked twice and I got an 18 on both.
Yes, and you have discovered the power chord,
Awesome.
This is
which
gonna
is like
turn
the
into a-
staple.
Pizza and the power cord in the same day.
It's a great day for the world.
Gregor is a true pioneer.
What is that smell I smell? Tomatoes and something baked or something?
Yeah,
It's this
Gregor.
new culinary invention I came up with. I call it a burrito.
Sounds like something you just burps out or something.
Okay,
May I
so,
try it, maybe? May I try
Someone's
said
listening to
burrito?
Unfortunately, I divided it among the immediate party and there is none left. I did make you a sandwich, though. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Good,
But
good.
I-
See, I told you we'd be feeding you well.
Well, just one sandwich wouldn't fill me up really well.
Would you like a 3-course meal for your breakfast?
If you
Don't
wouldn't
answer that, it's sarcastic.
Well, sarcastic or not, I actually wouldn't mind one.
Well, once we get more serving staff, we've just moved in.
Okay, we're gonna fade out on this scene.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Just
I get
they-
so many fade outs just because Gregor talks so much.
I talk so much, but my character doesn't.
So you guys make your way up the hill to
Granny's house?
Zaya's observatory. And there's like some wagons up here that look like they've been recently offloaded.
Proving the observatory, maybe? Anyways,
It seems
go
that
knock.
Elminster takes this threat seriously.
well, I would if I would understand it.
Yeah, I
think.
have no idea what he was talking about.
Well, I understood the sky is falling down, and then that strange effect, but I have no idea what that effect actually has to do with the sky falling down. But yeah, I really
Yeah,
don't want the sky falling down.
I have no idea what it means either. I have seen a few weirdos walk around with signs saying the sky is falling down, but I thought Elminster was a very smart man, so maybe those people are smarter than I thought.
Are you guys just standing outside?
There was supposed to be knocking. Didn't sound like it, but yeah, I'm knocking on the door.
Yeah, it really didn't.
The door swings open, and Mortimer's standing there. He's like, "Oh, hey guys."
Hello, how are you doing? And I returned, as you obviously seen.
He says, "Oh, I'm helping my dad and Thea.
Oh, very nice.
Have you seen the dipolar computation machine?"
I don't think so, and I don't know what it is. But I guess...
he welcomes you all in.
No, your father actually invited us. And maybe he's talking about... Oh, he wants to talk about that. I don't know.
So you guys walk into the main chamber of the observatory, and what strikes you immediately is that steam-powered machine from the tomb is currently hooked up to the telescope. Thea's sitting there typing. Elminster's looking over some sort of paper that's coming out of some sort of box that you're not quite sure what it might be.
Oh, that's the machine from the tomb? You managed to recover it?
Elminster looks up. He's like, "Ah, yes. It's helping quite a bit in the calculations."
That's good to hear. I guess this is about the sky falling down, the planar merging.
Yes. And he beckons you over to this table, and it's a round silver table with an elevated spot in the center, which is another round silver thing. And he waves his hand, and suddenly, like an ethereal ball appears midair. And he says, "This is Fey Rotten." It's a spinning map of the globe.
You mean it's a map of Faerun?
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. It's a global map.
That's quite interesting.
It is.
The question is how many of you didn't know the world was round?
Well, I didn't know it was round. I still don't. I haven't seen it yet. I read it was round in some books. Other books said it was a plate or on the back of a tortoise.
So he waves his hand again, and the map shifts and zooms, and you're looking at a familiar aerial view, and it's positioned roughly over Shadowdale. He's like, "This is where we are now. From the readings we're getting, the planar disturbance seems to be located in the far western hemisphere." And he waves his hand again, and the map turns around, but this side of the map is blank. He says, "Now we don't have any good maps of the West, since no one's ever come back from there. But we can tell the disturbances are in this location," and he points to a specific spot on the map.
It's not too useful. Is this the direction the halflings took off? Sure.
We know they sailed west after they followed King Ander.
So they sailed towards Mastica?
You don't know what that is, and I don't know either.
We're not really sure where they sailed. We know Mastica's a place, and we have some rough maps of it, but from all descriptions, what they were talking about was a place they referred to as Far and Away.
Well, that's less of a name, rather a description. And not a very accurate one either.
Well, you'd think so, but the way the halfling vocabulary treats it, it's a very certain that it's a pronoun.
Still doesn't help us really much.
Now, the planar deterioration isn't fast, but it is quite substantial, and he waves his hand again, and the map zooms way out, and now you can see there are multiple spheres, and he says, "This is a map of the planes as they are in the heavens." Now, if I rewind time on this simulation, and he waves his hand again, and you see the spheres start to move away from the Faerun sphere. Now, if I run the simulation forward, given the data that Thea's been collecting, and he runs it forward, and eventually you see that all spheres merge into where Faerun is.
Well, that doesn't look healthy.
No, it doesn't.
I think you said the last time you already experienced something like this.
Well, I guess the wisest would be to go to Waterdeep and somehow establish an expedition to these unknown lands.
Probably, yeah.
Aye, that's what I was thinking.
Although I'm not really keen on going on an expedition from which no one has ever returned.
I
Who
don't
said
blame
you
you.
should be on it?
He says what's more troubling is the reports we're getting from the rat folk about Orcus in the Underdark.
I don't think these reports got to us yet. What's going on there?
Well, since the rat folk surrendered to King Crackhammer, and they sealed the tunnels, but it's not too specific. It seems like the cultists that died probably knew more, and if we had gotten some of them, we might have been able to interrogate them, but most of the rat folk that are up here are rather simple.
Yeah, as most red folk are. So I can't actually remember. Did we kill all of the cultists, or did some get away through the glowing shit on the floor?
Basically, from what you've gathered, from what you've heard of what happened, is when Recidivarius died, so did all the cultists. Like, they just dropped dead where they were standing, and then the rat folk that were left just piled them up and burnt them.
Which is smarter than I would expect from red folk.
You live in the Underdark, you learn some things.
Yeah. Well, do you know of anything specific we could do?
He looks thoughtful and he's like, I'd rather know what's going on underneath us before sending anybody to,
deal with something we don't yet know of. Yeah. I really don't want to get underground either. Damn it.
He looks at Jax and he says, friend Drow. And there's a little bit of venom. And he says it like, it's kind of like a half wink, half slight. Says, your masters wouldn't know anything about locations where we might get into the Underdark around here.
Possibly.
He says, well, if you could possibly get into contact with them, we might possibly be able to start planning, but...
I can tell you that you can get to the Underdark from the City of Shade.
That is quite a distance off, but, it's nothing compared to wherever the phase shift is happening.
Yeah. And that's actually a place where people have been before and returned. Although I think there were also quite a few that didn't return.
He says, I heard weird noises from your tower, from my tower last night. Could you guys maybe keep the partying down? I need to get my sleep, when I can.
We were partying, but only until the evening. Then we went to sleep, and in the middle of the night we woke up with face spiders on our faces. So, yeah. Plus somebody tried to steal that book, hand with it, Warforged. Not on his own.
Trying to steal. They didn't get away with the codex, did they?
No. I think Magmir has it now
I
on
have
him.
it.
You see
I have
a
it.
noticeable amount of relief on his face. Says
Well-
that codex is one of the primal binders of reality.
Okay. I just thought it was to order really powerful statues, but that makes it even worse.
Well,
Those statues are powerful.
have any of you tried to read it? Well, do
No,
any of
I
you
didn't.
speak, what's that language? Celestial. Do any of you speak Celestial?
I don't speak it,
that I know
but
of.
I have magical abilities that allow me to read basically any language. Except
Just a second,
any
let
spoken
me
language.
look at my memory.
Have
No, I
any
don't
of you
speak it.
played chess against somebody who's read this book?
Probably.
Well,
Not any of us here, but Gregor,
Gregor played chess against a skeleton. I don't know if he read the book.
who
but,
was in possession of the Codex.
Well, he was in the same tomb as the Codex, but the Codex was on the other end of the tomb.
And he had the scroll, which actually protected him from the effect of the book. But you might notice that anybody that reads this book cannot lose at chess.
Yeah, because that being immune to that effect helped us so much.
Yeah, well.
I'm still pretty proud of that.
As you should be.
Shade is bitter. Like he was like, if I was in charge.
I
challenged him to
suggesting
chess
this, guys.
I challenged him to chess last week, but he didn't play me. Threw down the gauntlet, bro. Anyways.
Well, not losing is not being able to lose at chess.
It
That's
seems
weak.
simple, yes, I know, but
Well, it seems quite complicated actually, but not very useful.
the book can bend fate. Things that were supposed to happen might not happen, and influencing a chess game doesn't seem like much, but there are ripple effects when you mess with fate.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't sound like a great plan.
Yeah,
That's for the gods to do only.
I really think we should find a safer place for it than a vault or a companion's bag or whatever.
Yeah, I was wondering, Lord Elminster, if you had somewhere that it could be hidden, somewhere that only you and those you truly trust can access.
He says I have such a place.
I believe that an archmage has a better opportunity of defending a book than mere mortals as us.
Especially a great archmage.
Unless he falls asleep again.
Well, even then, probably. That bat almost killed one of us. Well,
True.
like half killed them. But if we had been stupid enough to try again that way, might have killed us.
It's so quiet in here that I can literally hear crickets.
So, yeah, what are we supposed to do now? Just go back and rebuild the castle?
Yes, I would advise Jax to get in touch with his people.
Yes, I would ask for that as well. If you would please,
Now,
Jax.
this thief, did he say who hired him?
The half.
He said a halfling. We didn't get to question him that much yet.
His eyes go wide. Was it a man? Was it a woman?
You can ask him those questions, or we could ask him when we get back. He's safe, well, relatively safe in our basement.
You didn't
in the
leave him
safety
unguarded,
zone.
right?
The
No, and
Warforged are
Neva
guarding
is
him.
still there, and the Warforged are also there.
Oh, well, you know they're inactive right now because you brought the
Yeah.
book here.
Well, no, the book is with
The book's on me.
the
And
guy
you're
who
handing it
communicates.
over to Elminster anyways. So the Warforged will go inert, but the book will be safe.
Yeah, I believe
Yes.
that those warforts should only be used in the defense of Shadowdale, anyway.
Sounds good.
Or her
I will hand
allies.
him the book.
Wait, what? You're not here?
Jax is here.
Well, Jax doesn't have a book then.
Jax has the codex. I took it from Magnir. Because Magnir was brewing stuff.
All right, if you say so. I didn't catch that. I thought it was on Magmir. God, my voice is dying. Better.
Says, well, for now, that's all we can do.
All right.
Well, I guess we shouldn't take more of your precious time then.
Yeah. Let us know if you find anything important, or if there's anything we could be of use.
He nods,
Alright.
and he goes back to looking at his printouts.
Good day to you.
Well,
Alright,
I
I'll
take that as a dismissal, so I'll be leaving and returning to our castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you leave, you see Mortimer in the corner. He's like practicing his parlor tricks.
Did he get any better?
I don't have a character sheet for him right now, but I will tell you no.
Didn't
He
really expect
didn't
it.
get a level.
No, he was just carrying stuff around.
Sadly, magic probably skips a generation in the Elminster family.
I prestidigitate some sparks around his magic stuff, and if he looks over,
Now
I
you've
wink
given
at
him
him.
false hope.
He's like sweating at the brow, and he's like, I did it, I did it. And he looks at you, and he's like, oh.
Sorry, keep practicing.
Okay, and we're gonna
Such a
fade.
dick to that kid.
Yeah, we're gonna fade back to
Yeah, of course, as we return, we tell
Oh god,
the rest
these
what we have
voices in my
learned.
head, they're going total chaos.
So I believe Magmir gave gave Damien some of his killer dwarf brew, and
I did
Damien
it.
rolled a 12 on his Constitution save.
Oh boy. He is currently on the ground flopping like a fish. Some with a medical degree might say he's having a seizure.
Anova just stands there.
Yeah.
Gregor sighs and enters the cell and will cast Healing Word upon Damien to see if that does anything.
You don't even have to get in there.
True, but I mean, if, I'm going to physically stabilize him too.
Well, it's not that he's I think for this a restoration spell would be what you want.
Yeah.
Good, the
Remove
one thing I
illness.
don't have.
It'll come.
Yeah, he'll stop flopping eventually, right? Or bite his tongue off, but that could only be an improvement.
Yep, agreed.
Now, I'm talking from Gregor's perspective. I'm not trying to be.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's actually an objective view on the character.
It's gonna be hard to question him, though.
Well,
He got sign language.
with
Yeah,
magic,
but I mean,
tongues
he's
can
currently
grow back.
he's crunked.
We'll give him a few hours before we do any interrogating, basically.
This is
A
like
little too strong, Magmir.
absinthe plus 3.
Oh god, that's actually
Fucking
an item.
Magmir.
What?
You fucking killed him.
Yeah, Damien, you're tripping balls.
That was for
The
farting
walls
my
are
face
bleeding.
twice.
So many colors.
You see,
A unicorn.
little green mimics flying around and unicorns.
Hey,
The
what's
Tark
that
has
green
back in.
thing?
What the hell are you guys doing?
Magmir used him as a guinea pig for some of his new concoctions.
That's a good idea. I should try that as
That
well.
was not a good Gregor size.
Although I do
Damien just
half
sits
expect
there, and I do know about the green fairies, but what the hell is this?
green
Another
mimics.
unicorn.
Well, maybe.
Does he look like he's about to croak?
He looks about as healthy as Gregor did when you tried to cast that holy spell on him.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, I hope this doesn't have the same effect. And then I touch him with my hand and I remove poison.
He instantly stops flopping and kind of just goes unconsciously limp.
Ah, good. Now I can try my potions on him.
Now I'm dreaming about green mimics.
He seems to be breathing a lot easier, though.
Well, maybe I give him a bit of time.
Why
And maybe I
exactly are you
won't.
poisoning him?
I believe it is rather inhumane for us.
You dropped out.
Yep.
I said I believe it's rather inhumane for us to use him as a test subject for our different potions and such.
Look at him. He's not human.
Neither am I.
No, I wasn't
Yeah,
trying.
but you're nice. He's not.
That
He's got a
remains to
point.
be seen. Regardless, he's more useful to us alive, so let's not throw everything in liquid form at him.
I wasn't going to do that, especially because I half suspect that this will kind of do some teleporty shit, and I really don't want him to get out at the moment.
Your priorities are somewhat out of order, but your heart is there, so I'll take that. So, should we investigate this stash once he wakes back up?
Yeah, I believe we should take him to the stash.
Well, he's unconscious at the moment. So I think we
It's
should
gonna
give him
be
a
a
little
good
while.
2-3 hours
later,
before
when
he
he
comes
wakes up.
to again.
Yeah.
Batar starts working on fixing the cellar, and when he needs breaks from lifting heavy stones and stuff, he's starting to organize his lab or explosion chamber, if you want that. You want to call it that?
And yeah, I think we
Yeah, we
faded
might
to
have
black,
to dig a
didn't we?
tunnel out for Hug Hug. I'm sorry, Lucan, what did you say?
Oh, I was asking, didn't you say we faded to black?
Yeah, we faded to black back to the castle.
I agree with Magma, though. I think it is getting pretty late for quite a lot of people.
Yeah, let's end the session here, and we can pick up next time.